Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all drip ecosystem related projects. And today we got a lot to unpack. So yesterday, most of you probably were asleep, but I released a video and it's been unlisted since then. I don't even know where it is. There it is. It was about the drip UI. So it's unlisted. Some people still saw it. 505 people saw it, 38 comments, 94% likes. So what happened was I was given the images of the drip UI, the mobile images. So I decided to share those with people because I thought that it could add some positive sentiment into the ecosystem and get people back on board, because it shows an amazing what's been done basically in everything that we've been waiting on, and looks really, really awesome to see all the other images. Now, what happened in that is that other people were upset. And ironically, I did not see this as a reality, right? I thought that everybody would have been excited, and it hit me like a ton of bricks, because it's like, yeah, no matter what path you choose, you're always going to piss off some people. So I ended up getting banned in Ray's chat. It wasn't from Ray, it was from Lady Mania, I believe. And then she actually commented on here, and then a couple other people commented as well. And it got me to thinking, it's like, okay, I obviously didn't take into consideration what some parts of the community feel should be done, right? Some people say it's not my right to release the images, and others were like on the same side that said, yeah, show it. It's your right as a content creator to do so. And it got me to thinking, what is the right way to do it? So what I did instead is I put out a poll here, and so far it has 250 votes. 63% say share it, 27% said no. And so I put this out yesterday, and then I went to bed and I didn't do much. I haven't checked back in. So if you stick around, I am going to share the images at the end of this just for the TLDR. But I want to actually kind of walk through this because, man, as a content creator, you are constantly torn between what you think and believe in your own moral character, and then what other people will perceive or interpret it as. And that is the best analogy, because it's all about perception and interpretation. So I've decided to use these terms of integrity and transparency and all that. And other people have a different definition or a different expression of those words, ironically, and even the word respect, right? So it got me to thinking, because a lot of people actually, I can't say this, but I know from living in the US, most US citizens don't get any exposure outside their echo chamber of the US ideologies. But the minute you leave, you will find that the world does not operate the same way you think it does. And what I mean by that, I'll give you a couple examples specifically here from Cambodia, because it's a place I live the most, right? So in the US, we're taught at an early age to chew with your mouth closed, and you're not a cow and all this stuff like that. And when someone does chew and smack loudly, we take it as disrespectful. You move over here, and it's not a sign of disrespect, it's a sign of respect, like showing how good and tasty the food is. Same thing in Japan. When you slurp your noodles, and the louder you slurp, it's actually a sign of respect and how tasty the meal is. But in your own little echo chamber, you wouldn't realize that, and you would be offended at other people doing that. Here's another prime example. Out here again, people will just, if they see a spot, so say for example, you're in line. We were taught in an early age in elementary school to stand in line, right? Single file line. Everything you do, you line up, you queue. In Asia, there's no queue. They're getting into that, but it's not uncommon for you to be next into the checkout line at the supermarket and somebody else walk right up and put their groceries in front of you. Now, again, you would think that's disrespectful. No, it's just a different way of acting in a different country. But if you press your beliefs on other people, then you're offended. So that's kind of the moral of this, is that, yeah, I have my opinions and other people have theirs, but at the end of the day, all I can do is what I think is best. And I'm going to offend some people along the way because, again, that's their viewpoint of the world. And I'm not telling them to adopt mine, but I am encouraging people to get outside of their bubble and see how the world operates. It's not just your little fishbowl. There's a much bigger world. And it reminds me of an old saying my grandma used to say: you can make some of the people happy some of the time, but you can't make all people happy all the time. So if you spend your time trying to make everyone happy, you will live a life of misery and disappointment. But that's my rant for that. So anyway, with this, I was coming on to see what the poll was, but of course I had to check my Telegram, and in the Telegram, naturally, I had people asking questions in there, and Ray chimed in and actually gave his stamp of approval on releasing the images. So he's been in my Telegram last couple of days, and shout out Ray. He's a stand-up guy. We again don't agree on the execution, but we agree on the end result. And if you're an anime fan like myself, and I believe he is as well, I don't know if he watches Naruto, but you can check out Naruto. There's in the original Naruto series, you have Danzo and Hiruzen, the third Hokage. Basically, one is like yin and the other is like the yang. Their goal or purpose, both of them, try to do what's best for the Leaf Village. Excuse me. One uses questionable tactics, operates in the shadows, and makes a lot of enemies along the way. The other is more walks in the light and the positivity and all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's to support the Leaf Village. And I think myself and Ray go about this in this same way. If you've seen this anime series, different tactics, different approaches, but at the end of the day, we're trying to support the I was gonna say Leaf Village, support the drip community. So but I want to share that with him because actually, again, I was banned by Lady Mana. She left a comment on my video, and I totally understand that. I respect anyone that runs an admin channel or is an admin. They can do what they want. I don't take offense to any of that. But I commented or reached out to Ray and asked him what his thoughts were. And actually I told him, I said, hey, Ray, I realized I put this video out before getting the community sentiment. I said, here's an opportunity for you and your community to vote against this because there's more people in your community. So like the goal was to see what the actually community wants, right? So I even told him like all he would have had to do, if that's what he believed in or wanted to have happen, is ask his community to vote against it. Let the shit core team develop it because he's actually part of that core team, right? And Lady Mania as well was part of this. So there was the opportunity as him as the team leader and part of the project to say, yes, we want to release this at our own time. We want to be the ones in charge of that. And he opted not to do that. So again, stand-up guy, I got no beef with Ray. And he, where is it? Commented. So I'm going to share some, what do you call that? Some, these are actually in my chat. So these here, you can go straight to the Telegram chat. Receipts, that's the word I was looking for. So this is receipts from Ray. So he said, I saw a little bit of it. He has screenshots from mobile view. Nothing wrong with that. So somebody asked, can I share that? And he's like, nothing wrong with that. But anyways, yeah, he can post it. No big deal. You can see the rest on the AMA with Forex. And then this was my response to him in our back and forth. I said, thanks. I know you'd have to unban me. I appreciate it. I'm still going to let the community vote. I realized it was an impulsive decision and I should have gotten feedback first. So depending on how the vote swings is what I'll do. He said, yeah, post it, bro. All good. I saw it. It's only screenshots. Mobile, Forex already showed everything. So some people were just in their feelings, I guess. And, or, you know, I don't really know. I can't actually say what happened. So I'm not even going to try to hypothesize what that was. But coming directly from him and seeing the 63%, well, then I'm going to roll with it. But as you guys know, I'm big, like this came up as well. So I want to clarify this. People said if somebody leaked my Change 360 images, I'd be upset. And no, I wouldn't. I've been showing the entire process. I believe, and I'm going to put this on record again, that a problem shared is a problem half solved. I believe the space is way bigger than just having a secret idea or a first mover advantage. There is so much adoption coming that I believe the upside potential of me sharing my idea and actually getting more people to support it and give me some ideas to make it better is better for the space. I don't need to have 100% of Lake Erie when I can have 0.5% of all the water in the ocean. I mean, in the world. That's a much better deal to me. And I'm only going to get there if I share half-baked ideas with people that want to support me. If someone steals the idea, I told you guys this before, if someone steals your idea and runs with it, it just means you had a shitty idea and you didn't have the way to execute it on your own. So that's why you need a community. You need a team. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So I share everything. I've showed you guys like the failures, the wins, everything I learned from the Change 360. I showed even some errors running the code and my devs were like, yeah, you made a mistake. So nobody likes to have their work scrutinized or whatever. But to me, and this is what I've learned from my mentors, if you're willing to be vulnerable and put out your 60% of your work, even though it's not done, and then accept the criticism. That's the real issue. People can't accept criticism, right? Because they want everything to be perfect and they get in their way, because when they hear criticism, it's a reflection of their character. They take it personal. But I learned from my mentor, Tom Bilyeu, if you can take criticism, think of it this way. It's like little nuggets of gold people are throwing at you. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hit you in the head. It's gonna leave a knot. But if you look down on your feet, you'll be rich. And that's it. It's just that simple. So put out your ideas, share it with the world, get feedback, and move from there. It's really that simple. So anyway, what I'm going to do here is actually just go through the images rather quickly, and then I'm actually going to share them in my group so that if you want to see them in detail, you'll have to rewind the video. I'm not going to give any commentary. I'm just going to scroll through them. There's about 38 videos. And if you want to look at them in detail, I'm just going to post them all in the group. This way I get the best of both worlds. So here we go. Without further ado. All right, there you have it. That is all of the images that I was given, and I think that shows a very good representation of the Drip UI, and super excited about it. So if you found that valuable, and if you resonate with the content and the direction that I am going with the channel, smash the HBO special. And if you don't, unsubscribe. Totally get it. Not offended. Everybody has different strokes, different folks. All right. Smash HBO special, brother. I'd like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.